HIIT class. You are sufficiently warmed up and ready for your core workout. Hopefully you guys joined Michael Jill Hall at 9 a.m. for some yoga. And we are back for our COREntine workout. So if you are following along on the Balance Gym Facebook Live, I have posted in there the equipment that you'll need for this workout. Hey guys, hey, thanks for joining. So what you need for your COREntine workout today would be 1 or 2 hand towels. If you follow Balance Gym on Instagram, we've posted a tutorial on how to use towels for your at-home workout. So we're going to do some of those things today. If you're not on a smooth surface and towels don't work, you can also use a book that will glide along a carpeted surface. So anything that's going to help you glide along, and you'll see when I demo some of these movements why. And you'll also need 1 to 2 weighted objects. Mainly we're going to be doing some chest presses. So I would recommend something with handles. You could use just 1 object for your chest presses, and I'll show you how to do that. Or if you have 2 dumbbells, any 2 weighted objects will do. So we'll go through what those weighted objects are going to be. We'll be using them for a couple different things: presses, overhead presses, that type of stuff. Core, anything from below your chin to about your knees. So that is what makes up our core. So we're going to be hitting upper and lower body today as well. All right, guys. So for your core workout, we've got 3 sets of work. We're going to go through each set 2 times. We've got 4 exercises per set. In set 1, we've got 30 seconds of work per exercise. You go straight through, you rest for 30 seconds once, and then you go back to the top 1 more time through. Set 2, 45 seconds of work per exercise. Straight through, rest for 45, back to the top 1 more time through. Done with set 2. Set 3, 1 minute of work per exercise. Go through once, rest for a full minute, go back to the top, go 1 more time through, and that's your core workout, okay? So if you guys have questions, drop them in the comments on Instagram and Facebook. As I mentioned in my earlier class, if you are just following along on my personal Instagram page, please hop over to the Balance Gym Facebook page as well, so you can get notifications for when we go live, our free content, and then our members-only content, which we have started to roll out this weekend and are fully rolling out this week. You can see me through a lot of those platforms there. So, first set of work, we've got towel push-ups. So, you're going to want to come down to your knees on a mat with your hands on these towels. As you come down into your push-up, you're going to bring one arm laterally out to the side. So you don't want to completely rest your chest on the ground. You want to hover maybe half an inch above the ground as you bring one arm out, and then you press back up, okay? After that, you're going to be on your side in an elbow plank, and for the first round, you're going to stay on one side. When we go back for the second round, you'll switch sides. So you can come up into a plank here with both your feet stacked on top of each other, one arm behind your head, and you are twisting. Here, if you need to, you can drop that bottom knee to the ground and place that top foot on the ground and twist here. You also could, if you wanted to, scale up and lift that top leg, okay? After that, you've got squat pulses. So you're going to come up onto your feet, make sure those towels are out of the way, and you're going to be staying at the bottom of the squat, pulsing up and down. And then we're going to finish up with a plank to down dog toe tap. So you're going to come into a high plank, send that butt up nice and high, and then reach through opposite toe to opposite, or opposite fingers to opposite toes. So each time you're going to shift back towards the plank, and then reach through, requiring a lot of core strength here to make those transitions. Okay, guys? So we are going to start off our first round of work. Thank you for joining, guys. 10 seconds, we're going to start with those towel push-ups. Okay? So hands on those towels or those books if you're on that carpeted surface. Going in 3, 2, 1. All right. You've got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You're coming into that elbow side plank. Stack those feet. I'm coming onto my right elbow first, and then I'm rotating here. Okay? So you are looking to feel this in the obliques that are closest to the ground. And you're going to feel it in the top obliques as well. If you need to, you can drop that bottom knee too, guys. And make sure that elbow is stacked right under your shoulder. You're going to be up on your feet for those squat pulses next. 3, 2, and 1. Hop on up. Make sure those towels are out of the way. And you are up 2 inches, down 2 inches. Hanging out here, making sure you're sending that butt back, keeping that chest up nice and proud. Three, 2, 1. All right, plank to down dog toe tap. And then you get a 30-second rest, guys. So you're starting in the high plank. Send that butt up and towards the sky as you reach through. Almost there, and then you get to rest for 30, folks. Rest. All right, 30 seconds of rest. Gonna check on our comments. Yes, this is a 30-minute class. Those 45-minute classes are coming to you in our members-only platform or group this week. So get ready. But these are 30-minute classes. All right, guys, back to the top of those towel push-ups on your knees, hands on those towels or books, and let's go. Control on the way down. Ten seconds here. Make sure to keep that butt in line with those shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. You are switching sides now. That other side plank. Ten seconds and you'll be up on your feet for those squat pulses. And hop on up, folks. Squat pulses. Keep that core nice and tight. Chest is up tall. Hey, if you are following along on the Balance Facebook, I've posted the name of the playlist I have playing very lowly here, very quietly rather, and plank to down dog toe tap. So feel free to follow along on your own if you want to. Otherwise, you can certainly play some of your own music to jam out to. But I picked one that I thought would keep us going for 30 minutes of core here. Guys, you're going to rest after this while I tell you about round 2, because we are about done with 1. Rest. Rest, rest, rest. All right, guys, nice job. We are on to our second set of work. So this one is going to be, as I mentioned earlier, 45 seconds of work per exercise. And then you go through once, rest for 45, and go through again. We are going to start with, I mentioned a weighted object, 1 or 2 weighted objects. I'm going to show you 2 different options here. So I've got dumbbells, so I'm going to use those, but I'm going to show you what to do if you don't. So we've talked about using weighted objects, like at-home weighted objects for in-home workouts. A good example would be, I've got this jug of laundry detergent. So you come onto your, we're going to go for glute bridge chest presses. Glute bridge, heels close to your butt. You're going to send your hips up towards the sky. your weighted object here, you're going to take it and have it in both hands, right at your chest height, and you're pressing towards the sky and coming back down. If you've got two, say you got 2 jugs of laundry detergent, I've got 2 dumbbells here, I'm going to have both of them in my hands with my palms facing each other, and I'm going to go for chest presses. Neutral grip, meaning the palms are facing each other, and back down, okay? So, you've got options there. If you don't have dumbbells or any sort of gym equipment, find just one object to press. Otherwise, you can, if you've got 2, you can do that same motion with 2, right? After that, you're going to flip over onto your stomach for Superman pulses. So you're getting nice and long, arms and legs extended, and you are raising both of them at the same time, squeezing through the back of the body. After that, you're going to be up on your feet. I want you to move everything out of the way. Make sure those towels are out of the way. You're going to use them again in round 3, so don't completely get rid of them. And you've got lateral to curtsy lunges. So you're going to get long into a lateral or a side lunge, come back together, and then a curtsy lunge by crossing that same leg behind. And then you'll switch legs. Lateral lunge to a curtsy lunge. Just make sure you've got space here, guys. If you want to, you can add weight goblet style or in both hands. And then you're going to go for a 5-second hollow hold with 10 Russian twists. So you're going to hold here for 5, and then you're going to hop up a little bit, keep those heels off the ground, and you've got 10 Russian twists. As if we didn't do enough hollow holding during our HIIT class at 10 a.m., we've got more coming to you right now, okay? So we are going to get started with that glute bridge, neutral grip, chest press in 10 seconds. So whatever sort of weighted object you have, go for it here. Keep that butt off the ground as you do so. 2, 1, let's go. Squeeze the glutes, hips high. You're having those, if you have 2 objects, have them meet up top and then bring them, just start back to your starting position, which is right next to your chest. At the top, I want you to think about squeezing your chest together. Guys, I want you to think about creating cleavage here. Ladies, you should be able to see cleavage here. But I want you to think about squeezing those chest muscles at the top. And keeping that butt up is requiring a lot of this core strength here while you've got your upper body working. We're going to flip on over to Superman pulses in 3, 2, 1. Place those weights down out of the way. Flip on over. Get nice and long. And you're pulsing here. I want you to think about getting your chest another ½ an inch off the ground, your legs another ½ an inch off the ground. All right, guys, you're going to be up on your feet for those lateral to curtsy lunges. Make sure you've got everything out of the way. I'm going to try to get nice and long here for you guys. Lateral to a curtsy lunge, and you're switching. In each of these, I want you to watch your knees, okay? Because I don't want you to send those knees too far forward. Mainly because we want to make sure our hips are going back. So if you can see me from the side, my hips are going back, right? They are not shifting forward. And what that's going to allow me to do is keep my knees in a safe position. Okay, guys, you've got that 5-second hollow hold next with the 10 Russian twists. 2, 1. So I want you guys to count to 5 for yourself, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how slow that count should be, right? And then 10 Russian twists. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After this, you get 45 seconds of rest. Three, 2, and 1. Nice, guys. All right, 45 seconds of rest, and then we go back to the top. Hey, if you've got questions, comments, drop them in the comment section. We'll try our best to answer them. I'll try in real time to answer them. You guys are doing great. Hopefully you guys got a nice Sunday planned, no matter what it is you're doing. Hopefully you're decompressing a little bit. Hopefully this is kicking off your decompressing for the day. This is our silver lining. Getting together, sweating it out together. All right, we're back to those glute bridge, neutral grip chest presses. In 2, 1. Send those hips up. Squeeze the glutes, press those heels. And then you're pressing that weight towards the sky. Squeeze the chest at the top every time. And with this core class, guys, we're not focused so much on cardio. Yes, your heart rate's going to get up a little bit, but I really want you guys focusing on controlled movements. Okay? As I mentioned when class started, core is anything from below your chin really to about your knees. So those extremities are included, upper and lower body. So this really is almost a full body workout. 5 seconds and you're going to flip over for those Superman pulses. All right, flip on over. Keep it up, keep it up. You're going to be up on your feet for that lunge combo. And switch. So you've got that lateral to curtsy lunge. Okay? So we're lunging laterally and then curtsy. So you need a ton of space for these guys. Almost there. We've got 10 seconds here. And then you're coming back down for that hollow hold with the Russian twists. All right, on your back. Ten seconds here, guys. Last 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job, guys. All right, so we have made it on to round 3. So for round 3, we go through again 2 times. Let's see who else has joined us. So excited you guys are here. So we go through 2 times. We've got 1 minute of work per exercise, right? So your first one is going to be a weighted sit-up with an overhead press. Hey guys. So you can do that with, I mentioned earlier the weighted object, the laundry detergent jug. You can do that, do it with this, or if you've got a dumbbell, kettlebell, anything that's weighted, you can do this with, okay? So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So if I've got my laundry detergent jug here, I'm going to have this with my arms bent over my head. I'm going to sit up, and I like to have my legs long for this, but you could have them bent if you want to. So you're going to sit up and then actually press. So as you're sitting up, you still want to maintain a bend in those elbows so that you have room to press when you sit all the way up. And then as you sit back down, you're bringing that weighted object back down right over your head. So that as you sit up, then you're going to press. So if you've got a dumbbell, same thing. Both heads of the dumbbells in your hands. Then you are going to put that weight aside. I want you to find a space where you can get your legs long on either side of you. So I'm going to move a little bit. We're going to go for 4 windshield wipers and 2 tuck-ups. So get those arms long on the ground. Grab the ground a little bit with those fingertips. Legs are up nice and high. And you're going to go for 4 windshield wipers. So bringing both those legs side to side. Only go as far as you can without collapsing. After those 4, you're going to go for 2 tuck-ups. Okay? After that, you're going to stand on up. We've got an alternating single leg deadlift to a reverse lunge. So I'm going to plant my left leg. Right leg is going to go back into like a deadlift. Going to come back to meet and then go into a reverse lunge with that leg. And then I'm going to switch legs. And after that, you've got a static lunge with a weighted rotation. So take your weighted object, come into a split stance or a lunge, and you are rotating through that midsection. We'll switch legs halfway through, okay? And on those single leg deadlifts or reverse lunges, you can alternate every rep if you want. Okay, guys? So 1 minute of work per exercise here. Again, I'll talk a little bit more through these as I am doing them, as far as scaling options so that you guys have options. But we are going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Weighted sit-up to overhead press. 1 minute of work per exercise here, guys. So you'll see I'm keeping that weight close to my body as I sit up. And then I'm pressing using my shoulders when I get all the way up. Keep it up, keep it up. Guys, you've got 10 seconds left here, and then we've got those windshield wipers with the tuck-ups. 3, 2, 1. So find some space where you can get those legs on either side of your body. And then you're going to go for 2 tuck-ups. Tucking those knees in, getting long, knees in, getting long. And you're going to go back to 4 and then for 2. And check on the comments here. Flo, your question. I will answer that as we get to that. You don't need to have weight in your hands for those single leg deadlifts, but if you do, it is going to be in the same side, the hand on the same side of the body where the leg goes back. Okay? When we get there, I'll show you. Almost there. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. So you've got that alternating single leg deadlift with the reverse lunge. I'm not doing these with any weight, so you don't have to. I'm just reaching, right? So sending my right leg back, then coming back to meet, and then lunging back with my right leg. If you want weight in your hand, you're switching hands every time. My left leg goes back, the weight's in my left hand, and then I'm lunging, okay? So, if you want weight for this, you don't have to have weight for it. You're going to switch hands every time because it's going to be on the same side of the body where the leg is going back. Guys, don't rush through these. Control is the name of the game here. Keep that weight like it's painting your leg, right? We don't want it to come far away from our body. Notice how it's really close to my body. I'm sending my butt back as I hinge at the hips. 3, 2, 1. Keep that weight in your hand if you have it. We're coming into a static lunge. We are going for a very small rotation through that midsection. I'll tell you when we're at 30 seconds and you'll switch legs, okay? Nice job here. All right, and switch legs. Guys, you're going to get a 1-minute rest after this, and we go through one more time. Guys, this rotation is really through the core. You're not swinging all the way around, right? It's a very small movement being controlled by the core, not by the arms. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 1 minute of rest here, folks. Thanks for joining. Well, hopefully that answers your question. And as always, if you guys have questions after the fact, or if maybe you're watching this not live, you can always shoot me a message either on Facebook or on Instagram, and I can clarify any of these for you. But hopefully you get the descriptions that you need in the video. All right, guys, we are going to go back to those weighted sit-ups with the overhead press in 15 seconds. We're going through one more time, and you're done. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Past that halfway point, guys. Keep it up. Ten seconds. 3, 2, place that weight aside. You've got these windshield wipers with the tuck-ups. Control here. You don't need to come all the way to the ground on these windshield wipers if that means you're going to collapse to the ground. And if you need to, you can do these windshield wipers with bent knees. That's also a fine scaling option. Guys, you're going to be up on your feet for that alternating single leg deadlift to reverse lunge. In 2, 1. Hop on up. Grab that weight if you want it. You do not need it. Send that leg back slowly. And then reverse lunge. Switch hands. Past that halfway point, folks. Guys, you've got one more exercise after this, and you are done with your core workout. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last minute, guys. So, we are just about at our time. Thank you so much for joining today. As a reminder, we'll be back tomorrow. I won't be live tomorrow, but I will be live on Tuesday. The schedule has just been posted on Balance's Facebook and Instagram, so take a look, see when all your favorite coaches are going to be live. Thank you guys for the support. And as a reminder, switch legs here, we are going to be, I mentioned this earlier, launching that members-only Facebook group so that you can If you are a member, you can enjoy some content more tailored to you, custom for you. If you are not a member and you want to be, you want to see me more for longer than 30 minutes at a time, shoot me a note via Instagram or Facebook, and I'll send you guys some details on our virtual membership so you can get access to that, okay? Guys, you're finishing in 3, 2, 1, and you are done. Guys, thank you so much for joining. If you're on Facebook, my Instagram info is here. My Instagram, folks, you don't need to see this. You're already there. Email, though, is jessica@balancedgym.com. You can always follow along my hashtag Booty by Jess for some lower body workouts. Thank you for joining, guys. Have a great, great, great rest of your day. J. Falborn out.